Hey YouTube, today I'm going to talk about something I watched on a Armory Channel video. Pete from the Armory Channel had one of these and he was talking about it, so I figured it looked interesting. Thought I'd give it a try, so I ordered one. It's called a Key-Bar. It's comes in a metal tin. I haven't opened it yet. It says there's a card in here on the top that says stop the noise. You just put your keys in this sort of a pocket knife looking thing, and has a belt clip, has some screws, some instructions. I'm not sure how this thing's going to work out. I'm not really doing a review yet. I will if it does like I want it to. They make these in bronze and copper and titanium. This one is just a basic aluminum. It has Key-Bar on the front of it. I would put a link under this video, but I'm too stupid to do that, so you'll have to go to keybar.us. That's the card. I don't know if you can see that or not. Keybar.us, and you can look at them. Now, I normally have been carrying my keys with this monkey fist key ring, this ball part that hangs out of your pocket. I made this one out of parachute cord, got the keys on it, and I guess this is supposed to stop all the noise and stop them from gouging you and everything else that a bunch of keys will do. So we'll try to put this thing together, see what happens. It comes with a bag of different size screws and a belt clip. I guess the first thing you're gonna need is your flat tip screwdriver, preferably a snap-on if you got one, but I guess any screwdriver will work. We'll take this thing apart and try to follow the instructions, see what happens. It's a good idea, if nothing else. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but I'm going to at least give it a try. Well, there's a whole bunch of parts. A bunch of washers just fell out. Them are spacers to go in between the keys. It looks like you just got two halves, two screws, and a bunch of washers. Now, the instructions are pretty simple. 4 steps. All you're going to do, I'm not sure what size screws I'm going to need, but I believe it's going to be more than these shorter ones, so I'm going to go with the next size up. There's 3 different sizes of screws that come with it, and they have O-rings on them. It says to go on and put your your screw with the O-ring into the front. It's recessed there for it. Set it upside down. You're going to put a washer on each side, and then you're just going to start stacking your keys on here. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to work, but I will make another video if it works out like I'm hoping it will. Now, I can already tell my screws may be a little too long, but, and I'll have to get my keys off of this monkey fist key ring. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to work out. It looked interesting to me, and if it does work, I think it'll be nice. If it don't work, it's a little bit expensive. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Now, that key there is going to have a little work done on it. I can see that right now. But that's not a problem. Yeah, I hope this works out for me. Who knows? It's got to be better than carrying a couple of key rings around looking like Schneider off of One Day at a Time, if you're old enough to remember that. I have several keys that I have to have with me every day, and I hope this will turn out to be a better way to carry them. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be even on both sides or not. I may have to add a key or two to make them even. Like I said, it's just a trial and error thing at the moment. I might be okay on my screw size. So I got a couple of keys that are probably going to need a little work. But that's not a problem. Because I got something that'll work on that. And it's called a file. One good thing about keys is they're soft. And it don't take much to file on some brass. So we'll get this like we want it. Hopefully this is gonna work out for me. Now, I got a washer. Now, what looks like might be the most difficult part of this is going to be this belt clip. It's going to go through the slot into the back. Yeah, I can see this part here might be a little complicated. But bear with me, and I'll see what we can do here. I got one side started. The side with the belt clip kind of wants to act ignorant. And I've never messed with this before. Somebody that's done one before probably wouldn't have no trouble. Well, I hadn't got that side to go yet, but it's gonna go. It just don't know it yet. I think this belt clip's what's causing me the grief on this side. There it goes. I have high hopes, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I think I'm going to need another key on this side, thanks to that belt clip. But it just so happens I have another key. Now that thing is getting a little bit on the thick side. It's supposed to carry like a pocket knife on a belt clip. And that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm not sure if that's going to work out for me. I'm already up to probably 3/4 of an inch thick. And I'm going to have to add a key on this side to make these, to make them work out for me. And I've done lost one washer. Come on now. Alright, we're going to put a washer. We're going to add one more key. And if that works out for me, that'll be nice. because that's all the keys that I carry right there. And if all of them will work, I'll be on to something here. Get this one started. And I guess you can adjust this tension to however you want it. They seem to be laying in there pretty nice. The screws worked out pretty good. When it's all closed up, I mean, I might have to adjust on them a little. But there it is. Now your keys will come out like a pocket knife. Pick the one you want, and there you go. So, it seems like it may be okay. But time will only tell. I may have to move a couple of these around to get them to lay in there better, like I want them. That's no problem. But we're going to see what she does. And I'll get back with you. May do a follow-up review. And see how it does after I carry it a while. But that's all I got. Just thought it was neat. Key bar. This is no jingle, no noise, no puncture wounds, no Schneider. So there you go. That's about all I got. Thanks for watching.